Hey, what's up guys, it's Phil Morrison, dating coach for men with social anxiety. So today I want to talk about a really simple and highly practical technique which you can use from today onwards, which is going to help you to stop engaging with negative thought patterns. So I'm a massive fan of techniques which are really simple and highly applicable, and this technique is mental labeling. I picked this up some years back from the app Headspace, and I've also heard about the idea from several other sources too, and I tried it out and it works really, really well for me personally. And the idea is to place a label on particular thoughts. So for example, you might say, this is nerves talking. Right now, this is fear talking. And you discipline yourself to literally say that to yourself every time some of these negative thoughts pop up. And the point is to create some distance, some space between you and those thoughts, because you know that if you get sucked up into those thoughts, suddenly it's an avalanche of negativity and you'll end up in a really bad mood. We've all been there, getting caught up in negative spirals of thoughts. I've been there in the past, but honestly rarely happens these days. Probably not been caught up in a negative thought spiral for several years, to be honest with you. But this labeling technique really, really helps. So there's a book called The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer, which is really, really good. And he has a chapter where he talks about the fact that we are not the voices inside our head. And he says something along the lines of course I'm paraphrasing here, he says that if you can hear the voice in your head, then the voice must be external to you. It can't be you, because you're the one that hears the voice. And really, what you're doing when you apply this labeling technique is you're training yourself to recognize that even though it's a voice inside your head, it's still external to you. So you're viewing it from the appropriate lens. And you may have also heard techniques which are really the same as this, like observe but don't engage, which is where you notice things, you view them, you perceive them, but you choose just to do that. So you see them objectively rather than get involved and start to become integrated with that thought pattern. So observe but don't engage is the exact same thing as this mental labeling technique. And yeah, it's highly practical, it's simple, and it's a discipline. So if you find yourself frequently getting caught up in negative thought patterns, really give this a try and start to label these thoughts. Go, okay, this is nerves talking right now, this is fear talking, etc. Keep it up for a whole week, and you'll notice that the grip that these thoughts have on you lessens, because you started to see them for what they are, rather than take them on and view them as something really personal, which is of course not the case. I hope you got value from this video, and if so, please hit subscribe, and I look forward to making some more content.